Hey guys, iPhone Rebel here, and today we're talking about the iPhone SE. So the iPhone SE has been out for 1 week. How is it? Just one thing that is definitely my favorite of the iPhone S, that if you said you can only choose one thing that's your favorite, this is what it would be. Super Slowmo. 240 frames a second is amazingly awesome to capture. When I did some slow-mo, I was taking some slow-mo with my friend. We did some slow-mo skateboarding. So now that Apple has put this on a cheaper iPhone, a lot of people on a budget can actually afford multiple cameras on their YouTube videos, whether it's for skateboarders or maybe you're just trying to improve your stroke, like so for tennis players or anything. This applies for everything. This improvement of slow-mo to 240 frames a second is so amazing, and that would be the one thing I could not live without if I had this iPhone SE. So let's move on to the 3 things that I think are really important to this iPhone. Well, I've gone through a bunch of tests, and I've even compared it against the iPhone 5S. Number 1, faster in general. The iPhone SE has the A9 chip. It also includes faster Wi-Fi capabilities, a better capacity for storage. So basically, this has an improvement of speed, which is definitely important to the 4-inch community. We don't always have to want to sacrifice buying a big phone for improvements. We wanted to keep something small that we can put it right into our pocket and not have to worry about a bulky iPhone 6 or 6 Plus. Also included with this increased processor is the Touch ID. Touch ID, as you can see in this video, has actually been improved. The Touch ID of the iPhone SE is faster than first generation Touch ID. This is probably because of the A9 processor. The second thing is camera. This has been very important to me. I'm a photographer, I like to do videos, I like to do all kinds of stuff with cameras. It's a better camera with 13 megapixels. Although the iPhone SE is not as good as the DSLR, it's still the best iPhone camera. And for the price? Well, we'll see in this next point. Point 3. The cost of the iPhone SE starts at just $399. That makes it the most affordable 4K camera on the market. Not to mention it's basically the iPhone 6S in a smaller shell. You can put it in your pocket, and now you get the speed of the 6S in a tiny form. And one little point that I'd like to mention out, now that I've had this iPhone for 1 week, is that it's not exactly the same size as Apple was telling us. When I tried to put it into a case, it didn't actually fit all my other cases. It's a very snug fit. So if you have a 5S cases, make sure that you test it out. Make sure you measure it and see if any other people out there are saying that this phone actually fits it. Because you don't want to buy a new iPhone and keep your old case and it not work, because that's just pointless. And as I've seen in some of my cases, it doesn't actually fit. So you'll have to buy the iPhone SE cases. That's just one little con. Overall, I love the performance enhancements over my 5S. We get lots of new features, faster Wi-Fi, better camera, and a cheaper price. Especially when you're talking about 64 gigabytes of storage, only starting at $499, which makes it $100 cheaper than the iPhone 6S at 16 gigabytes. This is definitely an improvement in Apple, and I am so excited that this came out, and I can't wait to see what Apple has in store next. See you later, guys.